So today I'm going to be talking about what is odds in probability theory, or sometimes you may hear of something like odds ratio. So odds is another measure of likelihood or another measure of probability, looking at it by concept. So for instance, you may have heard of people saying that what is the odds of success? What is the odds that this game will be won? And things like that. So how really does this concept odds, how does it work and how does it relate to probability? So let's start by saying that in probability, I would like to remind you to subscribe to my channel if you've not subscribed by clicking on this red subscribe button below this video. In that way, you kind of motivate me to make more videos, and also you get updates when I make new lessons. So you know that probability of x, let's say probability of x or something happening, is of the range between 0 and 1, right? This is what we know. So when a probability is 1, it means it is certain to happen. 1 means certain. And probability of 0 simply means maybe not possible or highly improbable. Let's say highly improbable. Highly improbable or improbable. Okay, so whatever other values of probability always will lie between 0 and 1. So what it means, if you have a probability close to 1, we are sure that this thing will happen. For instance, what is the probability that it will rain during a rainy season, or what is the probability that it will snow during winter? Is fairly high, a higher probability, maybe of the range of 0.5 greater than 0.5. What is the probability that it's going to snow during the spring? Maybe probability of less than 0.5. So probability is very, very clear. If it's high, it means that this event will occur. Now, in the case of odds, the first thing I'm going to tell you is that odds has also a relationship with probability. In fact, odds derive from probability. Odds is written as, with the formula, the probability of x all over 1 minus the probability of x, right? So odds can take a value between 0 and infinity. So unlike probability that takes a value between 0 and 1, odds can take a value between 0 and infinity. Now, what's the odds value of close to 0? Odd value of close to 0 also means highly improbable and odds value of close to infinity means certain, right? So let's take some examples to illustrate this. So let's take, for example, that we have a probability that a game will be won. Let's call it probability of that a game will be won will be 0.9, right? And this means that 9 out of 10 chances this game will be won. Now let's calculate the odds. The odds, not odds. So odds in this case will be using the formula we have here. You have 0.9 all over 1 minus 0.9. That will give us 0.9 all over 1 minus 0.9 will give us 0.1, and that will give us 9. So in this case, the odds is okay. Maybe the odds 9 out of 10 is okay. So odds is high that the event X will happen. So this is how odds work, and this is the formula, the relationship between odds and probability. I'd like to thank you for viewing. If there's any other concept you would like me to explain, please leave it in the comment box below this video, and also feel free to subscribe and like and share my video. We'll see you in the next lesson.